Welcome back to Hannity. So former NFL quarterback, now professional baseball player Tim Tebow is out with a brand new book. It's called Shaken, Discovering Your True Identity in the Midst of Life's Storms. In it, Tebow writes about some of the most challenging times in his career and how his faith helped him through it. And joining us now in studio, how are you? Good to see you again. How you been,
Thanks for having me, man.
You know, you say this something in the book, just because you have faith, and I'm a Christian, I'm probably not as good as you. But
it's not about being good. That's the great thing about Christianity.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not about what we do.
I get to keep doing bad and saying I'm sorry, I know. but in all honesty, I mean, I love that you have been so outspoken with your faith. I think you've been punished for it. And I think it's like, I don't understand these teams. If you were on a team, everybody in the stands has Tebow's shirts on. I mean, it's crazy, right?
Well, there'll probably be a few of them.
I was mad at my Jets for not using you better.
Yeah, that one didn't work out too well, I got to be honest. But
you told a story when you got called in by the Patriots. You were there, and you went to Coach Belichick, who I admire a lot, and said, hey, I got $1 million offer for 1 day's work. And he said, don't do it. Tell the story.
Well, you know, I wanted to be respectful because I needed to be a teammate. I needed to fall in line and, you know, stay under the radar. And so I was respectful of him. That's something we talked about the day, you know, that I signed there. And so I went into him with the presentation of, hey, this is what they want me to do. It's something I would do, but what do you think? He said, I would appreciate it if you turned it down. I said, yes, sir, no problem. It's done.
3 weeks later.
Yeah, I got cut from the team. But, you know, I don't regret that, or I'm not bitter at him for that. It was an amazing opportunity. I think for me, more than anything, I was just disappointed because I thought, hey, I'm going to learn from Tom Brady, the best to ever do it. And
he's really great.
He is. And then he's going to retire, and I'll play for Coach Belichick, and we'll win all these Super Bowls, and it will be amazing. And, you know, then I get cut from the team, and it felt like a sucker punch. I remember flying home that day to Jacksonville. I was sitting on the edge of my bed thinking, I have no home, no car, no one wants me to do what I want to do. And you know, this book is written for times like that where you feels like everything around you is shaken. Now what do I do? What do I hold on to? What is my foundation? And, you know, so many times in life, we feel like we're defined by certain things. Our identity is found in certain things. And what happens when those things crumble? What happens when you're an NFL player and that goes wrong? What happens when you find your identity in a relationship and it goes bad? What happens when you find it in a job and you lose it? That's what this book touches on. And the goal really of this book was, if you pick it up with your head down, you finish the book with your head held high, knowing that God has an awesome plan for your life, you matter, and you are important. And that's a bigger identity than anything that the world could ever offer.
But don't you think, I know you're trying with the Mets, you got the first pitch and you knocked it out of the park, the first pitch? What are you, Mark Teixeira or something? I mean, what's that? That's crazy.
Yeah, not quite, but I tell you what, I got a little lucky on that one, so that was fun.
But you really did well. I noticed the end of your season you did really well. What is your plan? Hopefully to make the roster?
Continue training, and then spring training, figure out where they want me to go and take it from there. But, you know, it's just so cool, and it's such a blessing that I get to pursue two sports that I loved ever since I was 4 years old and play both of them and have a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, listen, we wish you the best. Seriously,
thanks,
the book is awesome, and you know what? You're a great example for kids. I know a lot of athletes, I don't know, it seems the more controversial, the more notoriety they get from kids, but you were able to bring another side to them, which is, you know,
well, I think that's the awesome thing about sports is if all you do is win or lose a game or score touchdowns or hit home runs, people are going to forget about that. It doesn't really matter. But if you can transcend whatever sport you're playing to impact people's lives, to put a smile on their face or bring faith, hope, and love, then you're doing something.
How many lives have you saved since you've been playing baseball? How many? You saved the one guy in the stands.
I don't know that I've saved any. I've been blessed to be there to support some people. So
one guy in a plane, one guy in the stands. If I have a heart attack now, don't forget it. I don't need it. Just let me go. Coming Home, Elizabeth. I don't know if you remember that sitcom. Tim Tebow, good book. Thank you.
Thank you.